Hi, I'm Seth Ains.
And I'm Paige Hawkins.
And this is CSTV News.
As you all know, homecoming is fast approaching, and with homecoming comes Spirit Week.
We know how much our student body loves to show spirit, so we're sending over to Casey Clark to give us some more information about this year's Spirit Week.
Hello, this is Casey Clark with CSTV News, and it's that time of year again, homecoming. It's when all the boys are asking the girls of their dreams to dance with them, and all the friends are making their plans on what they do before and after. And here we're going to give you the inside scoop on what's happening for the week of homecoming. This year, the theme for the dance is Masquerade, so make sure you all get your mask. When you enter the school, you are required to take your mask off so they know who you are. They'll also be giving you a wristband, so if you get caught doing provocative things on the dance floor, they'll cut your wristband off as your first warning, and if you get caught doing something again, then they'll kick you out of the dance. For Spirit Week, we're starting off the week with having America Monday, so everyone dress up to show your America pride. Next, we're having Twin Tuesday. Get all your besties together and dress like each other. Then we're having a split between the upper and underclassmen, where the upperclassmen are dressed as villains and the underclassmen are dressed up as superheroes. Then we have Disney Day on Thursday. You can dress up as your favorite Disney character and show your inner child. And on Friday, we have Class Color Day. Freshmen are wearing gray, sophomores are wearing red, juniors are wearing white, and seniors are wearing black. Get your tickets Monday, October 20th, before school and at lunches. Tickets will be on sale for $10. They'll be on sale across from the auditorium in the window, so you can see this wonderful cafeteria transformed into the masquerade ball of your dreams.
Thanks, Casey. I know I can't wait to go all out for this year's Spirit Week.
Now, if our student body is as clueless about world events as Paige, don't worry, we have a solution for you.
Sydney Dreyer is going to be breaking the world's news down for all of us this week with 60-second news. Over to you, Sydney.
Hi, this is Sydney Dreyer with CSTV News, and here's your world news in 60 seconds. Kim Jong-un, leader of North Korea, was reported ill over a month ago and has not been seen by the public eye since then. Due to the fact that he has missed multiple important appearances, there are many speculations as to what his current state of health truly is. Since the first outbreak of Ebola in Texas, one of the nurses who is caring for the patient has contracted Ebola herself. Although the proper precautions were taken, health officials are looking for a possible flaw in the system. Countries worldwide are working together to find a possible cure to the disease. In the Middle East, ISIS is continuing to pour reinforcements into Kobane. The town on the Syrian border is ready to fall into ISIS hands, but the Turkish military still refuses to intervene. In Hong Kong, thousands of pro-democracy activists are protesting the Chinese government's decision on who can be a candidate in the upcoming 2017 election. As a result, the Chinese police are using a great amount of brutality and force against the protesters. However, these protests still continue to grow. This has been Sydney Dreyer with your 60-second world news. Now back to you guys.
Thanks for the information, Sydney.
It's been a busy week for sports, so we're sending it over to Alex Tanis to give us some insight on this week's sporting events.
Hello, I'm Alex Tanis with CSTV Sports. With fall athletics wrapping up soon, some fall teams here at the high school are hanging up their equipment while other teams are just warming up for postseason play. Let's send it over to Caden Myers with some of our postseason athletes.
Thank you, Alex. Caden Myers here with a special interview with Gulf State qualifier Bree White. Bree, what does it mean to be a Gulf State qualifier?
It means a lot to me because Connor went last year and it's my turn to go this year and just to be as good as she was last year or better.
As your first time qualifying for a state meet, how do you think you'll do this year?
Okay, I think I'll do pretty good this year. I haven't been doing very good in the season, but in the 18 holes I've been doing pretty good, so I think I'll do pretty good.
Here now is senior varsity football player Caden Burrows. Caden, after a win against an undefeated Forest Hills Northern team last week, how do you keep the momentum going into this week's game against a 4-3 Greenville team?
I think we just keep going how we're going. We're doing great in practice, and we're all focused, and I think we'll do fine.
What does it mean to you to be into the playoffs for the first time in 4 years?
I think it's just a great privilege to be in the playoffs again. There's a lot of great teams that have been through Cedar Springs, and it's an honor, really.
Thanks, guys. Best of luck to you in the postseason. This has been Caden Myers of CSTV News. Now back to you, Alex.
Thanks, Caden. And in other sports, boys soccer fell to Greenville 0-2 this week. Volleyball fell to Greenville 0-3. Good job to the boys and girls cross country and boys tennis. Keep up the good work. Congratulations to the athletes of the month, Caden Burrows, Nicole Koopa, and Justin Jones. Caden Burrows excels in football on and off the field, while Nicole excels in equestrian. Justin Jones just thrives in cross country. And in football news, the varsity was victorious in a defense-based game against Northern and secured a spot in the 2014 playoffs. They also took the lead in the OK Bronze Conference. This week, the Hawks take on Greenville in the 3rd annual Pink Game. For more information, let's send it over to Sam Owens to take a closer look at the event.
Cancer has affected my life in that it's kind of always been around. Like, somebody in my family basically has always had cancer.
Cancer has impacted my life by like my family members and just people I've known. Like, cancer has always been around.
I think the most recent impact really has been we've had some really close colleagues here at Cedar Springs High School, Mr. Hazel and Mrs. Wilde, and just to see the impact that it's had on their families and their children really just really hits home to, you know, the impact that people have on one another and how cancer can take them away from us.
The paint game is important for the community because it kind of like helps people like raise money for it, and it gives awareness out, and it just kind of like it gives people another reason to fight.
I think it's a great awareness to get everyone to support our community about cancer, because it is something that a lot of people have to deal with, and a lot of people just don't understand that.
Everyone knows someone who's had some type of cancer, and it just is a big deal that we have Mr. Hazel that just passed away this year, and it just brings us all together.
I think the pink game is important because it helps people become aware without it being sad. Like, you're allowed to raise awareness without thinking about people dying from it.
The Pink Game actually started, there was a group of students. This is our third Pink Game. So 3 years ago, we had a group of football players actually that came to me with their parents and really wanted to start this Pink Game. This year, we're hoping to raise at least over $1,000. Our goal is to try to match what we raised last year. And this year, we'll be donating that money towards liposarcoma research, cancer research, which is the cancer that affected our staff member, Mr. Hazel.
Thanks, Sam. The Pink Game will be one to remember. This has been Alex Tannis with CSTV Sports. Now back to you.
Thanks, Alex.
And here's a final reminder that homecoming forms for guests are due this Friday.
This has been CSTV News with Seth Ains
And Paige Hawkins.
It's a great day
to be a Red Hawk.